doing some setups so that I don't know why this is not the media source. This one is not working. Yep, now started. Just wanted to add some background music. So in the last live stream, we started working on project. So I need a So we are just going to continue on this one. Till now, I don't think we have made much progress over here. So we will try it. We will start doing this one. Let me open my project. Yeah, this is an Expo project. I hope you are already aware of Expo. If you're not, to learn. Okay, so let's just start our project. Just going to run Expo start, and this will do the job for some of the reason. I think I need to run this to remove this warning as well. Expo install React Native and React Native SPG. I think my Expo is not updated one. That's the reason it is showing this error. Anyway, we will should I do it right now? Do it. And we can stop it for now, and this is going to take some time. Not that much of time. We'll definitely we can wait till then, or we can just review our design. So last day we were stuck with that we are not able to add this logo SVG. I don't know why this was not getting rendered on the screen, but I still haven't figured it out. We will create rest of the stuff, and we'll just add this later maybe. Okay, so this is the screen, and after that we will move to this one. Once we complete this one, we'll move over here. Yes, so over here we are having this bottom tab. We will take care of that. I haven't already created this project, and I did not code it earlier. So it anyway. So this maybe because it is having this access permission, because I do not use the sudo npm install because it is doing the global install, and I need to run this command as a sudo, but I didn't do that. So anyway, we'll do that later. Let's start this. And now I'm just going to start this app on iOS simulator. Great. The app is starting, and we are having some error. I don't know why. Okay, so error because of we are importing this SVG file. I needed to figure it out why this valid element type now. Okay, it is can't find variable logo. I just commented it out. Saved or what? Now, yeah. So what we are going to do is this is going to have some padding top uh, for us spec 32 from the logo. So we haven't put the logo yet, but let's add style container text heading text. This one text container heading text container we can have over here. Uh, Over here we're just going to have padding top. Uh, when we put the logo, so it will be aligned, and we will put some uh, spacing on the logo in text container. Okay, and here we will put the logo. For logo, I think I should some space. It need to have some later spacing as well. Line height 17 pixel. For the subtitle, we have line height 70. And let's just export this image. I think there is some problem with this Figma file. Not able to export the. Yeah, over here I'm at. So I'm just going to get the PNG to export this one. So in P, and then I'm just going to reveal it over here. And I'm just going to update its rename it like this long of file name. Tourist.png will work. And now what we are going to do, we are just going to have one other view, and image is going to come from the React Native. Inside the image we have this source where so, yeah, so we need to add some spacing in this one. We just go to the design, it is all going to have some spacing. So we just put the spacing over here, and for the container, we just going to have the background color as white. image main image dot else main image container. Just going to call, add some styling to the main image container as well. Margin horizontal. I think margin horizontal. Give margin photo. No. So just going to have margin horizontal 20. I think it need more. And there are some spacing between this subtitle and over here. So we will get that spacing as well. 55. So we'll just have margin top. Then we have the buttons, two buttons at the bottom, and there is one button. This one is also a button. So we'll those two. And to for the button, I'm going to use the touchable opacity. Uh, or we can use we can create a separate component for button. We're just going to pass this stylings and customize it. We can have one button. To do that, we are going to have a file called components. Inside the component, we will have one index file just to organize it better. And we have button.js rnfp. Going to export this as and yeah, so this button is going to have a touchable opacity first, which is going to come from the React Native, and then we are going to have a text over here, which will be coming from this label. It's like it is going to come from the props label. Going to have some default props as well. And for now, sign up with Google. I'm just going to put this one as the default prop. And it is also going to have on press event. So as of now, I'm going to use a load as for some of the stuff, or we can just have render it null. But I usually prefer to use no load as because they have some utility functions, and I can just put it over here, and that works pretty well actually. So let's install that, and we might require in a later as well to use load as. So we'll check that later. And for this one, we're just going to have on this, and for label, student this, and we also need to put some stylings. You give it, and we'll put some stylings. So put const style sheet. We need to import it from React Native dot create, and button container. Button container. And inside this container, we will put some stylings. First of all, this is having one border, and this button is going to have justify content as well, which is going to align this label at the center, justify content, and align item at the center as well. And then we can have border color, and that is, I think, black. Okay, yeah. So I have to select it, and this border color is black, but it has some like RGB value is 0. A value, alpha value is 0.25. So first of all, let's just have it, and then we can border width, that is 1.5. The border radius, what is going to the border radius? 5. Is 5, and border width, border radius, and border style. We can also have the border style, which is by default, I think that remains to solid, but anyway, I'm just putting it over here. And button container, and if we are going to have any other styles, then we can use it here. Like we can have style. So for the style that is going to come from the props, and that is going to have style, and to customize it, we can have one array, and this is going to have style dot container, and by default we need to pass something. I don't think so. Just stick with this one, save it. And if I just try to render this, let me just export. Yeah, we have already exported it, and inside this to have a button label. Just going to render it because we have already defined some default props, so that's the reason it will work. Oh, okay. So style dot container, we can put something over here. Style, we can have this. So basically I'm just assigning this empty object, and whenever we're going to pass it something, like if we just pass style dot container, then we going to override this stylings. Yeah. And we need to have some padding, I guess. Height, and height is 45 and width is 282. Let's do that as well. It's 45. Width 320. Okay, so for the width part, I'm not going to use 328 from here. Instead, I'm just going to use min width 328. So I just wanted to like it can be customized from the outside as well. So that's the reason I'm having this. And minimum it is going to have this much of width, and height as well. We can assign it min height 45 instead of doing this. Yep. For this title and stuff, by default, we are going to have one title over here as well. Label, have styles dot styles dot label, and we are going to change this like font weight is 700 and font size is 14. Size 14, weight 700. And is there any line height which is 17? So we're just going to put line height as well. So this is how it looks right now. And inside the onboarding screen, we whatever width we are going to define. So basically, if we just have style dot button container, here we're just going to have margin horizontal going to be 20. So yeah, that's how it is going to work. A margin, I'm just adding the margin so that if in some other devices we are going to, I'm not trying to restrict the width to a certain because if we run our app on some device which is having this different width, and then it is going to be problem for us. So that's the reason I'm just going to have this like margin horizontal, and this is going to just have some margin from the both of the side on whatever screen we are going to render this app. And the button container is also going to have some, I mean, margin top T. And apart from that, I think I need to put this at the bottom, or really need to put the logo. I think that would give a better understanding, but SVG is not working. Forgot to just figure it out yesterday. But, and I need this logo. Hope I will have to get it. Yep. And again, this is the SVG one. We'll try to figure out this today. How to render this. We need to figure it out. I'm just going to use this, and this has used this as an image. But that's a question. This convert .svg to this we can do, and we already tried this, but oh, that was yesterday. It was not working. By transforming it to container, but just try this port from assets, and we're just going to have world.svg. Hope this works this time. I just want to render it first and see. Okay, so getting some error again. let's convert it as or I can use just image and this doesn't throw a error at least, and we're just going to have style 50 height 50. Let's see. Okay, this is not displaying anything. We just use require over here. Google.s. Hmm. PNG appears, but I don't know why this SVG is not getting rendered over here. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, I'm just going to transform it to yard. This is for the Google icon. Let's copy this one. This should work at least. And this will be an error. Check this. Having this React Native SVG over here.